Hi everyone, this is JD, your gadget review friend. OnePlus is known to create flagship killer and slowly dominating the budget segment with their Nord series. I know we already have the OnePlus N200, so in a nutshell, the value of last year's model goes down. And that's where I come in to find those used good phones to recommend, and we spotted a really good phone for OnePlus Nord, the N100. Today I will give you 7 awesome reasons why you should own or consider OnePlus Nord N100 in 2021. Hey, don't forget to subscribe, my friend. Let's go! Let's start with the battery life. This phone packs 5000 mAh battery, which in our test will easily last you 2 days of use. I don't expect you to use this for gaming, since the processor is pretty ordinary, the Snapdragon 460. Although you can, it won't be a great experience. What is impressive though, if you're a casual or average user, doing some online shopping, social media browsing, call and text, and maybe snapping of photos here and there, it's hard to kill this phone in one day. The 720 panel also helps with the battery life, and if you turn off the 90Hz refresh rate, it will improve the battery life. Next is the screen protection. This is rare for a sub $100 phone to give you a Gorilla Glass 3. I don't hear much of the phone even from Chinese brands that offers Gorilla Glass protection at this price range. As a result, you don't need to snap a tempered glass protection if you're a little clumsy. The Gorilla Glass 3 protection will endure a little bit of beating and drops. Any added screen protection is good, and it usually comes with a cost, but not for OnePlus N100 that's already included in the cheap bargain price. Next is a 3.5mm headphone jack. This feature is now common for budget phones, and people who are still using their ever-reliable headphones or earbuds will benefit from this. I don't believe that headphone jack is dead. I think that some manufacturers just take advantage of people who can buy more. They will push that extra wireless accessories like Bluetooth earbuds or headset. Let's take Apple for instance, selling a polishing cloth for 25 Canadian dollars. Weird. OnePlus Nord N100 will give you options to use the wireless or wired audio. I wish someday phone manufacturers will bring this back to premium phones, but I think it will just be a wishful thinking. Next is 18 watts fast charging, and it's good. Of course, it will be time consuming to charge a 5000 mAh battery, so OnePlus made sure that consumers will have some sort of fast charging capability to ease a little bit of time charging it. While it's not the fastest, but at least it has a fast charging capability. User reported almost 3 hours of charging, but on our charging test, it's just over 2 hours. Again, not the fastest, but once you juice it up, you can enjoy a full day of battery use without needing to charge again. It also uses what you call optimized charging. It will slow down the charging, but you can leave the charging overnight without overheating or beating the battery. Next is the micro SD card slot. This phone already has a decent 64 gigs of storage. Again, buying this phone, I don't expect you to use it for gaming, so I wouldn't download big games and apps. 64 gigs will be plenty of storage for average users. This phone accepted 128 gigs of memory card. I know it can reach until 256 gigs of storage. So that's a good feature if you save a lot of music, files, or photos on your phone. As personal example, I save a lot of movies for our long trip, and having a big SD card helps me to be entertained on those long trips. And if you are a music lover, this can actually be an iPod/phone, since you can put a lot of MP3s on a 256 gigs of storage. Next is the 90Hz screen. Again, this is something good that you will appreciate OnePlus is giving you with this budget phone. If they will give you all these things I mentioned so far and just adding 60Hz, I will be okay with it. This phone can play some decent games, and 90Hz can help with the snappiness of the screen. Again, don't expect some great highly intensive games to be played here, but light games will be okay. And it also gives you a buttery smooth transition on the home screen, something I noticed while testing the 90Hz screen. It will just burn your battery a little faster, but it's alright. And lastly, the price. If you buy this brand new, it will be a little over than $100, but if you buy this used, maybe less than $100. If you look at everything that you would get, a big battery, a 90Hz screen, Gorilla Glass 3 protection, 3.5mm headphone jack, and a card slot, this is a steal. It's a decent phone, not the fastest but usable for casual use, online shopping, call and text, light games, and social media updates. This could also be a travel phone or a beater phone if you need one. The battery is long lasting and you will not have any issues charging it for the whole day. OnePlus Nord N100 is a great phone for budget consumers. There's so much value that you will get from this phone for a fraction of the price. I think besides the 90Hz screen refresh rate, the battery is the main selling point of this phone. And it will not disappoint, it's a long-lasting budget beast. I will compare this with other budget phone from Motorola, maybe Samsung A32 or some older flagship phones to see if this is worth your money now. Or if you own it, is it worth keeping? So don't forget to subscribe. We will compare this phone to other budget phones and release a full review, so stay tuned. And as always, thank you guys for watching and I'll see you in the next one.